You are listening to Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back to another episode of the Digging In Podcast. I'm your host, Kinch O'Kelley, helping you get those retirement questions answered to and through retirement. Today, I'm introducing another new face to the Rooted Wealth Advisors team. Her name is Missy Salazar. She's the new Operations Analyst here. She's a mom, she's an advocate, she's a workout junkie, she's a former firefighter, you name it, she's probably done it. She also makes really great healthy cookies to bring to the office.
I try.
Missy, it's good to see you today.
Thanks for having me, Kinch.
Hey, let's talk about what led you to Rooted Wealth Advisors, if you don't mind.
Well, full transparency, an Indeed app that fell through my Facebook feed.
Hey.
And I was on the hunt for something different. So I took a leap of faith. I put in an application, met with Zach and Hilda a few times, and here I am.
There you are.
Change of pace.
There you are. So it's a little bit different from what you had been doing, right?
Yes, I was farming with my family. So it's big difference coming to work in heels and dress pants than work boots and jeans, for sure. But doing some of the same things as far as bookkeeping stuff and just, not driving a semi, though.
I think there's a good portion of our client base that would appreciate you coming to work in boots and jeans and
I would appreciate
and driving
it too,
your rig.
Yeah.
Because there's that aspect of our client base that is what they do. I am thoroughly impressed by how many people you know. But I guess you're from the area.
Small town,
right.
Everybody knows everybody kind of thing. So people are just as surprised to see me as I am to see them. That's for sure. That's for sure.
They're like, oh, you're wearing a suit jacket
They
today.
don't recognize me. Actually, funny story, Andy down the street's like, wait, you're the one that drove the semi. I'm like, yep, that was me. He's like, I know who you are now. I'm like, yeah, that was me.
So what has it like been transitioning to, I guess, there's a lot of different transitions that come with that, not just your work attire, but really you still have a heart to help people.
Oh, I'm very service-minded. I really think I was put on this earth to serve. So I find a lot of fulfillment in helping people. And this is just another way from being a paramedic and a firefighter and a personal trainer. And now it's like I get to help people on the backside of things. People don't necessarily see me, but live that whole second part of their life that they work so hard to do. So just being a part of that it's pretty fulfilling and rewarding.
It just looks a little different than maybe the instant service that you're pretty used to.
Yes.
Now I wouldn't say getting 6-pack abs instant service.
No, that was hard too. Yeah, but yeah.
That's a topic for a whole nother podcast.
Yes.
But I hope you've been able to see that other people on the team, that a lot of the team, most of the team is really service minded, and that is, I think, in my opinion, one of the things that really sets our team apart from every other, not only financial company in town, but also like a lot of just other businesses. That everybody here really wants to do what's best for our clients, and then what's best for Rooted after that.
Yeah, I've worked in places where things are kind of more selfishly done for themselves, but this is such a cohesive team, and everybody here just wants the same end goal, and everyone can see Zach's vision, so everyone is working cohesively to get that done, and no one's afraid to ask for help, and no one's afraid to give that help, and I love that because it's all to serve the clients that we have, for sure.
And our clients have experienced a lot of change, a lot of challenges in 2022. And so Zach has this new initiative in 2023 for service, right? And we've been building out this service team on the back end, but haven't been very public about what that means or what that looks like for our clients or for new clients that might be listening. And so it's been really cool to see you added to the team as part of that service. We want to really ramp up and do things more proactively for clients and really feel like we have the word connection on a lot of pieces that go out and mail and stuff like that. But we really do want to be connected to our clients and to know what's going on in their lives.
For sure. Just trying to engage with our clients in every way that we can. And it's just refreshing to come into a place that is so focused on client happiness and service and just driven by that purpose. It's very refreshing to see that there's still companies out there that truly care about their client and not just the business aspect of it.
Right. And a little bit about my background and working with, hundreds of financial advisors before. You're not just a number here. No. This isn't some big box corporate thing. We've stricken corporate from the record here. You cannot use the word corporate here. We just want everybody to feel like we genuinely do care. And I think you were able to see around Christmas time the amount of cards we got from clients, the amount of goodies we got dropped off. Oh man, that was a problem.
I know. It was. I was like, and just even recently, people brought in donuts and cookies, and like, it's January. We can stop with the treats now, but it's great. It's great knowing that people come in to see us, and they're excited to see us just as we are excited to see them, and just learning everybody's names and when they come in, and it's fun.
That is really fun. What, since all the things you had done prior weren't in the financial services field, have you learned anything since being here for the past month plus that you're like, oh, light bulb moment? Like,
my husband has always been big into financial stuff, and I've never really paid attention. I kind of brushed him off. I'm like, oh yeah. But now it's like, I wish I would have paid attention, because now I am learning and realizing that, maybe I should have been thinking about retirement a lot sooner than I did. Thankfully, I do give props to my husband for wanting to. I just never did. And now I see why. Because I see people leaving here like with this plan, and just, it's awesome. Yeah. And I learned that I don't know very much about the back end of stuff, which I am now intrigued by. So
it takes a small village to run this operation.
It does.
And one of my favorite things is that we're like a small family here.
Mm-hmm.
And we are all moving at such a pace, right? There's so many lanes of traffic around here. But it's been really fun to be a part of the team as it's growing and still keeping service at the heart of what we're doing. I think I used this analogy before, but it's like you've had a math teacher and you've done a quiz or a test or whatever, and you've answered the problem correctly, but the teacher's like, but show your work, show how you carried the number or got there. And it's like, we've been building this service team for a while, but it hasn't really had the spotlight on it. So to be able to showcase that in 2023 and to show our clients that, like, by expanding, we're actually being able to serve them at a higher level, which is really cool and fun to be a part of. What is the most fun or interesting part of your new role here and being the operations analyst?
I really love being active with the social media stuff. I love reaching out to new people. I've always kind of loved that part, but I don't know. I kind of like getting into like the back end stuff too, and seeing from the bottom up what we do here. I get to kind of see a little bit of everything that happens from when an advisor meets with a client and what goes on, and all the way to the events and seeing what we do for clients. It's just real. My position is a lot. It's a lot. I get to see everything. So I'm learning a lot quickly, and it's great.
It is a lot because you get to help with operations, but then you also get to help with marketing. You get to be in budget meetings. You get to be in the planning meetings. So you kind of have a unique perspective because you're able to see kind of a higher level of like what is happening and then where we're going. And it's, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty cool seat to be in.
It is. I know a lot of the whys behind I don't know. It's interesting. I like to learn things. So this has been a good position for me.
That is awesome. Is there any stories you have about helping clients already so far that you can think of? I know it's a bit on the spot. It's probably not fair. That's not fair.
I love the reach out that we do to clients who maybe don't need the financial help, but maybe just need that little pick me up, the get well card, the how's your mom who's been in the hospital, or even like hearing the stories of now the advisors are telling me like, these people wanted to retire early, but they don't think they can, but I'm going to help them. Like those are like the fun things to me. Like, wow, I get to be part of something that does that cares.
They're just the little touches that make a big difference. I don't know how many handwritten thank you notes we've gotten, but it's a lot, and every one of them is very touching and meaningful. But it is really cool to be a part of something where it's not so big. It's not so big that people don't matter, that they're just a number.
They're definitely not just a number.
Opposite of that. Like, we want to know everything. We want to be your call, not just because we're your financial provider or something like that, but also it's like, you got a farming question? I'm sure Missy can. Missy's probably got somebody who can help you out, or Jacqueline's got a restaurant recommendation, or Amber's got a story to tell, or
for sure.
Something.
Everybody has something here that's not financial based. Everybody can help with something. That's for sure.
And I truly like that everybody here has come from like a blue collar background, that we all have just the willingness to get in and do whatever it takes to get it done, to do the right thing for our clients. I roll up my sleeves on the daily, and it's on purpose.
Yep. Work's not a 4-letter word for us.
Yeah. So it's been really cool to see you in early and staying late and just doing whatever it takes to help. So it's been really cool to have you be a part of the team, and I'm excited for where 2023 takes us.
Me too. I'm excited to be here. 100% the best decision I've made in a long time.
Awesome. Well, if you want a copy of Missy's cookbook, that's right. You heard me. Missy's cookbook. Make sure you call the office and ask for it. The number is 815-918-4727. That's 815-918-4727. Missy will send you an autographed copy of her cookbook. We'll also throw in this book written by Zach, Your Retirement Lifeblood. But that's secondary. You really want Missy's cookbook, a lot of good, healthy recipes in there. Maybe we'll have to do a separate podcast episode with cookbook. We do like a cooking episode.
I love
from
it.
your kitchen.
I would love it.
All right. Tune in for the next episode with Missy, where we're in her kitchen cooking right from the cookbook.
All right.
That'll do it for us today. Until next time, keep digging in.
This was Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.